Last week we discussed that Facebook had introduced their own cryptocurrency. It's expected out in 2020, although they've already run into regulatory issues. If all goes well in 2020, Facebook's plans are that their Facebook users will have access to what they call the Libra wallet. Once they have this money in that account, they can then spend it. The partners that are part of their consortium are likely the first people to accept Libra. That included PayPal, that included Lyft, that included Uber, that included Stripe, MasterCard, and Visa. What are they planning to do? Well, one of their stated plans is to do cross-border payments. What happens with foreign exchange? What happens to the rates? How does that all work? And where does that leave us when that money is depleted out of our accounts, or if there needs to be a return or a fallback? If you're a credit union, one of Facebook's plans directly conflicts with your charter. They have stated that they want to help the underbanked. It's one of the reasons that credit unions exist, to help the underbanked. What happens if Facebook takes that on? Can we partner with them? Can we work with them? Where does this leave us? The payment system is a closed loop system. In other words, no one can get into it without talking to the consortium. This is very different than Bitcoin. The economics of Bitcoin are that everyone in the world can mine. But in the Facebook crypto world, particularly with Libra, the only people that can mine, presumably, are the 27 entities at the moment who are part of the consortium. This means you can't participate in the economics of this particular system. It also means that as merchants come on, you're going to have to fight your way into that space. It also appears that Facebook is positioning themselves to become a digital identity provider. They're planning on doing KYC, they're planning on doing AML, know your customer, anti-money laundering. These are the linchpins of identity resolution for the financial system, at least in the United States. I find it interesting that of their 27 consortium partners, there are no banks, at least none that I recognize. In conclusion, every system that allows a user to withdraw money and deposit elsewhere and depletes your depository reserves is a threat. I want to be clear, I don't think Facebook Libra is a bad thing for the world at large. I think they should have rolled it out different. They still have time to fix that. I wish it were more open, but those are all things that can change. What I'm more worried about is its impact on what I consider to be the backbone of our financial system, which is our small to medium-sized financial institutions. Let's take a spin into the future. What if they start suddenly saying, hey, you can earn interest on your account? What if they say, you know what? We're going to give Facebook loans. That's right. We're able to use the data we have from Facebook to make better decisions than banks can because we have more information about you, what you do, your habits, and your ability to repay this loan, we believe, than a bank. These are all things that have the potential to change the landscape of the financial industry. The only solution that I can find, collaborate or die trying. That's right. None of us have the girth or the space by ourselves to compete in this market. We're going to have to find ways to compete together. And that means looking at maybe an organization that we consider a competitor and deciding, are they as big a competitor to me as a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, a Facebook, or do I need to work with them for the greater good? I think it's the latter. Because after all, this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. Thanks for listening. This has been a FinTech Minute. If you have any questions, concerns, love to hear from you. You can leave a comment at the bottom here. My name's John Best. I am the author of Breaking Digital Gridlock. You can buy my book on Amazon or wherever you buy books. You can also go to www.breakingdigitalgridlock.com and you can find some information to our new video series if you're interested to see what that looks like or if you want more of these tips. You can also go to www.big-fintech.com if you're interested in learning about our consulting group and how we help people collaborate, how we help people work through their digital transformation. Thanks for listening and have a great day.